because I like to.
Tim McCullough, 103, 103. It's also 103, 103.
Yep. Yeah, that's.
I will be coming back off
Yeah.
of 103, 103.
And you know, to speak to that particular thing, that particular song, you know, the inspiration for that. Songs are never usually about one thing, unless they're really specifically about one thing. And you know, you write stuff about your life, and sometimes a song is an amalgam, like the song that John and I wrote. That's going to be in the rarities. Where am I? Here I am. Hi. Is kind of about Lisa. It's
Which
kind
camera?
Kind of about Lisa, kind of about Pete. It's, you know, I mean, and it's interesting because I wonder what people think songs are about.
I always wonder what songs are about.
See, I don't usually listen to the lyrics in other people's songs because I'm listening to the music, so I don't. I mean, unless I have to learn the lyrics to sing them for some reason or something like that. But that's, you know, I don't know. It's weird. So I have a weird plan for you today. Brad is off again.
Off
And-
doing something else.
Yeah, off. He's, you know, taking care of business, Brad. And so we'll have him back next week, and we're going to start our series on recorded media, the history of recorded media.
Okay.
And you got to ask yourself, how many? I think we have probably had them all in our lifetime, except for maybe the Edison thing. You know, the aluminum foil looking thing on, you know. I never had that. But I had acetates, I had records, right? You did. We had 8 tracks, we had cassettes, we had reel-to-reel. Oh, then we got, well, you know how it goes. Then we got CDs, MP3s, waves, more waves. Speaking of waves, I uploaded the first folder for Oxzoomed today to the label, so they can. There's the 5 songs that went up today are studio tracks that have been remastered and reimagined. Right, that sounds like some kind of a millennial word. No, they've been remastered and kicked up for your listening pleasure. And then there are going to be 4 or 5 live tracks from the road, probably getting to most of the tours from 96 to 2001. 2002. 2001.
Yeah, 2001.
I'm sorry I get my years mixed up. That was not a particularly pleasant time.
No.
Anyway, so there'll be some live tracks, and then there's some rarities, some things that have either never been released or other versions of things that were released that had to be, you know, recobbled. And you know, it's fun, and it's almost done. My part is almost done. Probably by tomorrow night, it will have wings, buzzard wings,
Like Red Bull.
like Red Bull. Red Bull gives you buzzard wings.
Gives you wings.
Giving frickin' Max Verstappen wings, isn't it?
Sure is. All you Formula One fans out there.
So, what did you do today, Steve? Since well, with all this studioing that I've been doing, I decided that I was going to make it a Rat Original Monday. So I got some of the tracks from the studio, I put some interesting images to them. There's no hidden meaning in any of these images. If you see something that makes you think, why did he do that? Why he did it was available and I plugged it in and that was it. Now, my search in my video library was for beauty or fire or abstract and space.
Wow.
So those were these are the videos that came up under those searches.
Was it the Super Blood Flower Moon?
I think it was the Super Blood Flower Moon. Did you guys see that last night? The eclipse?
We did. We saw it.
That's why I should have played Eclipso. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, Eclipso, great song. We did that in the studio. Wow, that would have been too timely. Well, I missed it. The eclipse was last night, so there's that.
But we saw the eclipse.
We did see it.
Yeah.
Well, we
Very
we were trying to see the moon, but the Earth got in the way. It was it's amazing because the last bits of it, the last like sliver of it, you can actually see it moving. It's like a sunset. If you learn to train your eye for to watch the green flash, if you've ever seen the green flash when the sun sets and flashes green, happens really. It's the same kind of thing. It doesn't make a flash, but you can see it. You can see and you know that it's the Earth moving and the shadow. It's awesome. And I was out here, so I had a really good view. So let's I can't wait to see what imagery I put with these songs. But let's play it. Would you like to hear a song?
Yes, let's hear a song.
Well, okay. Would you like to hear an instrumental? I think. This is... Wait a minute. I have to check. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Okay. Up. Oh boy. Now I've done it. Okay. This is Torque. Not Torque the band. Don't get confused. This does not have the capital Q in the middle. Has nothing to do with 103, 103. This is an original song, original Rat Race instrumental. Because nobody ever wrote words to it or sang to it. But, and so after a while I used to do my drum solo in it. And I called it Torque because torque is the measurement of twist. And
let's hear it.
Why don't we hear it?
Okay.
Yes, good idea. Here we go.
Torque by Rat Race.
Yes. Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I couldn't watch that one.
I figured, you know, rat race, torque, measurement of twist. I got car. That's what came up. I forgot to tell you, I also searched racing.
Gotcha.
So I have this big video library where I can get all this stuff and do all these things, and that's one of them. So, and that song, I used to do my solo in that way back when. Because I hated, not I hated, there's no hate, don't be hating. But I didn't really like doing my solo in Moby Dick. I mean, I did it, but I didn't do Bonham's solo. So why do it in Bonham's solo song? I mean, there are guys that cop that solo exactly, and I couldn't play the same solo twice if I wanted to. Well, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So I figured, well, it's an original. There's no lyrics. It's not instrumental. Let's play, and I'll do my. It's because it's right. It's in my time. It's in my meter. That's where I used to like to. What is that? About 160, 170. That's where I like to solo. Well, that's like where I like to start. So that's that. You know, that was that. So what about Jimmy Fink now?
Oh, Mark Visconti wants to know if you have the video interview of Rat Race with Jimmy Fink from North.
Interview.
The video.
Yeah, I have it.
Video
The interview or the song?
No, he said, "Hey Steve, do you have the video with Jimmy Fink from North Lake Studio?"
Yes, I do.
So there you go.
Yeah. Well, there's 3 parts to it. There's the talking, and then I think we did 2 songs. We did God, why can't I remember? Rock Angels, I think we did, and Life After Life. Do we need to? Is that a good idea?
What?
I think it is.
What?
What? To play that song, to play those songs.
When?
When?
Yes.
I don't know, not now. I have other songs to play now.
I know.
Right?
Right. And we're not taking requests for tomorrow yet, so.
Right, so you can't.
You can't do it ahead of everybody.
No. Hold on there, Baba Booey.
That's right. Oh, wait, Paul Cooper's chiming in.
Oh, Paul Cooper.
Oh.
Hi, Paul.
I use similar structure and some of the same parts in a solo, but they're never the same.
Okay, I get that. What do you play your solo? What's the music leading into your solo? In 15 minutes.
And Mark Visconti wants to know if you can play it sometime.
If I can play
the Jimmy Fink thing.
Oh yeah, I'll play it sometime. Sure. Yeah.
I think we have actually.
Yeah, we played it once a long time ago, but everybody's like so.
Moby Dick.
Oh, it is in Moby Dick. Yeah, that's why I used to do mine in Moby Dick. But so do you? Well, okay, I'd have to ask you if you were on the show. I just didn't. I mean, I understand why you would do it during Moby Dick in that show because that's part of that show. Yep. I also understand how you might. You know, if I get it. I mean, I don't even know if Bonham did the same solo every night. So, I understand. You know, if you get to the right parts, if you do the hand thing and maybe the timpani thing or not, or, yeah, it's you know, that was one of my favorite things to do was play solos.
Well, he says so that kind of dictates a lot of the same patterns.
What, you mean because it's in the... Yeah. Well, but the tempo... I mean, there are times when I used to just stop and just lose all the time and just start with jazz flurries. Just playing stuff and seeing where it took me. It was always... Drum solos to me were always like abstract art. It has a beginning, it's got a middle, and then it peaks at the end.
Okay, Paul Cooper says, I saw him 5 times, never the same. I guess he's talking about Bonham.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him quite a few times too, and never the same. So yeah, there you go. And actually, that's a little slower than I like to solo. But you can, is anybody clocking you? I don't think so. I think solos are. I mean, I grew up listening to Gene Krupa and Buddy Rich and those guys. They were famous for their solos. So anyway, let's see. Moving right along. I don't know if you, some of you may have heard this one. We didn't play it very much. And I actually wrote lyrics to it. But it, well, just, it didn't get sung to.
Why is that, Teeter?
Do I look like my name's Teeter? And it's skunk-haired, by the way.
Yes, not skunk
Not
hard.
skunk-hard. Skunk-haired,
but she says it hard, like
Do
hard.
I look like my name's Peter?
Okay, Teeter. So the name of the song, which we're going to play now,
is
by Rat
yeah,
Choir,
it's
is Mike Nelson.
Yes, Mike Nelson. And the reason that it's called Mike Nelson is it has a chord in it that, if you remember Sea Hunt, if you're that old and you remember Lloyd Bridges.
Yes, Bridges.
The theme song from Sea Hunt.
I don't remember that. I remember seeing pictures of him because of Jeff Bridges was in that show.
Well, anyway, maybe I can...
Okay, Paul Cooper says, Hans Timpani, lots of triplets in the movie Solo. I'm thinking of adding a monkey. Ha ha ha. He didn't say ha ha ha.
Oh, you said, oh, well,
I said ha ha.
I have an answer. I have a comeback, but I'm going to let you slide, bro, because I love you and I appreciate that you're here and I don't want you to stop coming. It's all about the fun and, oh God, call me and I'll tell you what it was. You would appreciate it. Okay, anyway, so here's this one. Mike Nelson. Look for these.
Why is somebody named Mike Nelson in Sea Hunt?
Yes, that's Lloyd Bridges' character.
Oh, okay. Oh, Pat Romano says Sea Hunt and Route 66 were his favorite TV shows.
There you go.
All right, then you should know the.
Yeah, then you should get you should get this chord. And
Michael Newton remembers it. So
okay, well here, tell me if you would follow that chord.
Okay.
Okay, that's how that one goes.
Yeah.
Yowza, yowza, yowza.
Okay, thanks, Anne Marie.
Yes, what happened there?
Pat Romano said, fucking love this.
Okay, so, wait, Anne Marie. There I am.
Oh.
Rockin' like a...
Michael Newton said, this is a really good song. Sue loves it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
It was, it was good. Good song. I used to like,
Gail says this gets your imagination going.
What does? The
That song.
Instrumentals or the visuals? Or the visuals with the instrumentals? I thought those were cool, actually.
I think the song probably. I think a lot of people listen. Anne Marie says, cool shit.
It is cool shit. We wrote some cool shit.
Yeah.
And the thing about it was, we could write or play or do anything.
And Gail said the song, not the visuals.
Okay, cool. And
And Anne Marie says very trippy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Larry's. You know, it's where. Oh, there's a trippy dog.
Lay down, Remy.
What's that dog doing? He just beamed right in here. Now he's got smoke coming off. Come here, you.
Remy,
What's going on?
down.
What's up? What?
He's not put his
Yes.
foot down.
Oh yes, he's not. He's good. Come on.
Okay.
He's good. You want to say hello to?
Oh, Kitty says she has never heard a song I have not liked on the show. They are all great songs.
Oh, give me a chance.
Gail says you guys were ahead of your time.
Well,
Lori loves the visuals.
you know that. Thank you.
Pat says we don't trip anymore, but OMG.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, I guess I could do both. I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I can't play, that I don't play because there is no visual with it, and there's only so many pictures of the band. I mean, you've seen all those pictures. I guess I could, you know, mix stuff up, but well, you know, I'm glad you're getting to hear this stuff, because I'm not sure, you know, what other way there would be. And like I said, I'm just about finished with Volume 1 on Oxzoomed, which will prep me for Volume 2, which is going to be easy because I saved some really good, surprising stuff for Volume 2 for that. And then behind that is my record, and I'm excited about that. I'm going to use stuff from all different parts of my career, but I think, you know, I've been talking about doing a drum record for a long time, and I wrote a lot of tracks around that and based around that, so I might actually get to do some of that on it. It's going to be fun.
Well, Sue says we are fortunate to experience this.
Oh,
and
thank
Tim
you.
can't wait.
What's that? What happened there? Okay.
Okay, well that's good then.
Yeah, no, that is good.
We got two more for you.
So yeah, I got two more for you. These actually have words.
Yes, and you've heard these before.
Yes, you've heard these before. Although the one
Gail wants you to use some of your art on the cover.
On the cover of what? My album?
He can do that, but he can't on Oxzoomed.
No.
Oh, thank you, Lori. Supersize.
I don't know why these I don't know what's going on here. But Lori deserves nothing but the giant superstar.
Yeah, they used to have music.
Yeah, what happened to the sound? What's going on here?
I don't know. I mean, the sound would come on even when we weren't meaning for it to. Debut superstar.
So did you have a good
Supersonic.
weekend this weekend? Did you have a nice weekend? Did you do anything good? Did we? What did we do?
We watched that IndyCar race. God, it was more exciting than the Formula One race last week.
When that shit's boring, it's boring.
Yeah, but this was the one in the rain.
Yeah, well, okay. And how many yellow flags do we have?
About 10, 15. You, for the most part, were in the studio.
Yeah, I was in the studio. I did a bunch of the TV stuff, which I did, and I love doing that. And I zoomed.
Laura, you slept a lot?
Oh, you did? Slept a lot? That's
I
a good
guess
thing.
Tim watched some good baseball. I watched some True Life.
She's been watching this thing for a week.
No.
It feels like a week.
It's all weekend. Sue's still loving the HBO show Barry, plus The Eclipse, yes. The thing I watched was called The Staircase. And then, I thought, okay, it's
You're
like
not going to tell them, right? I
mean,
mean,
it's on Netflix, and I thought it was going to be 3 episodes, 12 episodes, and it's like a real life thing. It's not.
So it's the real people in it. So it's like a
It's a documentary.
Wow.
But I finished it today.
He's guilty. He's not guilty. He goes to jail. He doesn't go to jail. He gets out. He goes back. It's like, man, come on. He killed her. He didn't kill her.
But I got to tell you,
they're living there.
The way they ended it made me think, why did I watch this whole thing to see if he was guilty or not? Because let me tell you something. If you got cameras in your if if you find your wife dead, do you put your cell phone camera on while you're running around going, oh my God, and you're calling 911? Do you have your cell phone camera on? I would think not.
No, I don't know. I might.
And then
just
call
to
a film crew to document it.
Well, let me just tell you this. She's right. I was in the studio most of the weekend. And it's not that I was driven in there.
And Tim says, hell no, he wouldn't do that. I wouldn't either.
But every once in a while, when you're doing you're working on the same piece of music for an hour or 2 hours, all of a sudden it starts to drive you nuts, and you got to get out of there.
That's why I don't go in there.
I would leave the control room and walk down the hallway, and I would hear the
same music.
Hear the television, hear the same music, and walk in. I'd see this guy all bummed out, and Laura's, she's like in it, and the dog's up on the bed.
If he did it or not.
And I'm looking, and she starts to tell me about the whole thing. Don't tell me about that. I don't want to hear it.
Tim said he would have a heart attack.
So
I wouldn't be like.
I look at the guy, I see him, right, and then I go back, and so now I'm good for another couple hours, right? I come back a couple hours later, right?
The guy's out
there, and the guy's like, he's older now.
Yeah.
He's like 10 years older.
Well, it ran a span of like 16 years, and a film crew filmed the whole thing.
For 16
years. For 16 years.
And I'm telling you, it was like, I'm going back.
But the guy was a writer, okay?
And so when did you finish it today?
Today, at like 6 o'clock. 6:15, something like that. I had to know.
I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for the show, right? And I hear this weird ass music, really strange music, and I said, "Please let me see a credit roll when I walk out of here. Please let me see the credits rolling, because if this guy gets any older, it's going to start to affect me." And sure enough, it was a credit roll, and so here we are back on Earth. So.
Yeah, and it ended with them showing him running through the house with filming everything. Then. Before the police even got there, when his wife was dead with blood everywhere.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. I mean, if you don't know whether there's been foul play or something.
Paul says he thought you were in the control room for 10 years, LOL.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, Sue says there's Time Traveler's Wife as a new one on HBO. We'll have to check into that. We're watching something new on Netflix called Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh yeah, Lincoln Lawyer. It's actually it's really good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
It's a David E. Kelly episodic thing.
It's not. I don't know if I never saw the movie with Matthew McConaughey, but It's a guy that prefers to work in his car, and he happens to drive a Lincoln.
Lincoln Lawyer. Okay, what's our next song?
Our next song? Well, our next song is about failed relationships and...
Not with me.
No, I wrote this.
He wrote this before me.
Wrote this before you. Al Afram, good friend, guitar player, great guitar player, said to me, this is not particularly one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, but it's timely. It was here, and I'm not even sure that this is the recording, the single recording, but he said that one of his favorite lines of all time was in this song.
Yeah.
And that's like...
Which line was that?
Oh, I want to love you. I want to love you like you want to be loved, but I can't do it from my knees.
Great line. That's a great line. Okay, Bittersweet Love.
Yeah, Bittersweet Love.
And not about me.
Not yet. That's Bittersweet Love here on WRRC. Going crazy. It's almost over. It's over. No. I wanna bang all you can do. Oh yeah, well there you go.
Yeah.
That's not even the real mix from the record. That's just like some random third mix. No background harmonies in it. So, yeah. What?
Mark Visconti says, too bad you don't have the video of the stripper to go with the song. That is the
I got it
song,
right here, pal. And let me tell you what.
Is your mic on?
No. Yes.
Okay. Oh, Anne Marie said 500 stars. Thank you, Anne Marie. So yeah, Mark Visconti remembers that in the Lake Lounge, the stripper was.
Man, let me tell you what. My brother and I always had a contentious relationship. He was 8 years older than me, but Whistle was 8 years older than me, and we got along like besties.
Yeah, I would say like besties.
But I guess my brother, kind of, I don't know, I guess, he saw the life that I was living, which was, it still is actually pretty cool. And I think it pissed him off a little bit. So it was right before we were going to get married. He took us out. That's what it was, and took us to the Lake Lounge. I'm not sure why. And that's all he had to do was hear my frickin' single come on the jukebox
In the strip joint.
in a strip joint that he chose for us to go to. It was
Poetic.
pathetic.
Oh, Gail's sister
Poetic,
is
yeah.
7 years older than her.
Really?
My sister was 7 years older than me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it depends on the years. My mother was 8 years older than her sister, and they got along well. I guess everything's relative. I'm not going there. Speaking of relative, I'm not
Pat
going there.
Romano said Bittersweet made it to the stage. I know I saw you guys do it live more
yeah.
than once, but don't ask where or when.
I actually have us doing it live. And it's, it's like I said, it's not. I had just gotten my Charvel. I was 79 maybe, and I was starting to write. I had a 4-track, and I loved the sound of that guitar, and I wrote that riff, and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
we better play the last song.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Clock-us.
No, he's Angus tonight.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's not clocking anybody.
All right, you know what? I'll play it for you after he leaves. I have a good one for you.
Okay.
And the imagery is about perfect. So let's see what Angus has to say. Oh, come in.
Here we are. How's that background? I like that one.
Awesome, man. Cool.
That's a good. Okay, so I didn't come in the middle of anything.
No. I'll play it after you bail. Yeah. I have one more video. What I did was, I was gonna go. I had some different things that we were gonna discuss in the vein of like what we do with Brad, and I said, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna just wing it, and I'm gonna put some visuals with some originals from the studio and play those. So I had, I've got one more to play. And it's kind of fun. So, maybe, the next time we have
We're having fun anyway.
Yeah, we're having a blast.
Yeah.
So, how are you doing?
Yeah, let's know if you have any jokes, guys.
Yeah, got any jokes?
I got this one. I've been debating for weeks whether to tell it. It seems like it's a kind of long.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm going to have to read it because it's actually a letter.
Okay, because I got one for you.
So let's see if I could pull this off without getting my tongue tied too much, because I don't know what it is lately. I've been so tired lately. I was watching TV with Franny before, and I was like,
"This is part of the joke."
No. She says, "You're gonna fall asleep." We were watching General Hospital. She goes, "You're gonna fall asleep on me?" I said, "No, I'm wide awake." 2 minutes later, I was out. I just
General Hospital. I used to. Nah, never mind.
we
Go
love
ahead.
the hospital. Okay, here we go. Ma and Pa, I am well. Hope you are too. Tell Brother Walt and Brother Elmer the Marine Corps beats working for Old Man Minch by a mile. Tell them to join up quick before all the places are filled. I was restless at first because you have to stay in bed until nearly 5 in the morning, but I'm getting used to it now. I like sleeping late. Tell Walt and Elmer all you do before breakfast is smooth your cot, shine a few things. No hogs to slop, feed to pitch, mash to mix, wood to split, fire to lay, practically nothing. Men have to shave, which isn't so bad because they have warm water. Breakfast is strong in trimmings like fruit juice, cereal, eggs, bacon, etc., but kind of weak on chops, potatoes, ham, steak, fried eggplant pie, and other regular food. But tell Walt and Elmer.
Somebody in jail.
No, he's in the Marine Corps. Tell Walt and Elmer, or you can always sit by 2 city boys that live on coffee. Their food plus yours holds you until noon when you get fed again. No wonder why these city boys can't walk much. We go on routine marches, which the platoon sergeant says are long walks to harden us. If he thinks so, it's not my place to tell him difference. A routine march is about as far as it is from our house to our mailbox. Then the city guys get sore feet, and we all get to ride back in trucks. The sergeant is like the school teacher. He nags a lot. The captain is like the school board. Majors and colonels just ride around and frown. They don't bother you much. The next will kill Walt and Elmer with laughing. I keep getting medals for shooting. I don't know why. The bullseye is nearly as big as a chipmunk's head, and it don't move. And it ain't shooting back at you like those Higgett boys back home. All you gotta do is lie there all comfortable and hit it. You don't even have to load your own cartridges. They come in boxes. Then we have what they call hand-to-hand combat training. You get to wrestle with them city boys. I have to be real careful though. They break real easy. It ain't like fighting with the old bull at home. I'm about the best they got in this except for that Tug Torden over in Silver Lake. I only beat him once. He joined up about the same time as me. But I'm nearly 5'6" and 130 pounds. He's 6'8" and nearly 300 pounds dry. Be sure to tell Walt and Elmer to hurry and join before all the other fellers get in this setup and come stampeding in. Your loving daughter, Alice.
Oh, God. Can I tell you, you sounded so cityfied.
Wow, man. I don't know.
Fellers.
I don't know if I want to.
Yeah,
talk now.
I was talking.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah.
I was trying to practice it with the accent and everything, and it was like, I'm just going to start laughing, and I'm not going to get through
No,
it.
you did fine. No, it was fine. I didn't even see it coming. It was good.
You
That was
done
great.
Teeter's accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't see it coming.
Do I look like my fucking name is Peter, you skunk-haired mother?
Those clips were great.
Oh, my God. The lizard one is my favorite. Did you see the lizard one?
Wait, look, I watched it last. We got to watch the whole thing again.
You ever wonder why they lizard in these mountains and nest nicks? And the guy says, no. But I do wonder what the fuck you just said.
Yeah.
And it's funny because right before that clip, they show a lizard on a rock.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get anyway.
Okay, who do we have tomorrow night?
Yeah, well, what?
Oh,
you don't want to hear
tomorrow night's a surprise. Now, his name is Mark Skanga. Skanga. I just got up the phone.
Well, let me see that shirt. All right, let it go. It'll come back.
Yeah.
Mark Skanga.
Mark Skanga, yes. He plays a classic guitar, all kinds of guitars. He's a finger-picking champion.
Nylon string, yeah.
Yeah. I watched a video of him playing Sailing by Christopher Cross, but with regular acoustic guitar. And he plays electric too.
Oh wow, you got PRS.
Yeah, he's played with some big jazz people I was telling you about before.
Yeah, there's that shit. Wait a minute, hold on.
That's nice.
I think it was the lights making it look like that.
Really?
Yeah, but he's obviously into a nice shirt. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Larry Coryell, Herbie Hancock.
Wow.
There's Phil Keaggy. Do you know who Phil Keaggy is?
Yeah.
Guitar player. I'm a big Phil Keaggy fan, real big. For years, I've loved Phil Keaggy. John Oates, Sam Bush, Brian Sutton. Let me see. He's won all kinds of contests for the finger picking, and
wow.
He's just a real nice guy. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah.
All right. So then Wednesday, because I changed this up just a little bit, and on Wednesday it's anything goes with Steve and Laurie. I still have the fireworks now.
Yeah, no, that's good. I heard, it's nice. That's
right.
great. You got it.
That's good.
I got it. And Thursday night is the Throwback Thursday with Abe Fogel.
That's who it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
The best of Abe Fogel.
Yes.
He's got some great, if you remember that episode, he had some just amazing stories. It's just going to be fun putting that show together. So, yeah, that's Thursday. And then Friday we have...
Friday's
Jobs Are Us.
You had a regular Friday free-for-all. That's it. And 3 me.
And Saturday is Jeff Seitz's birthday.
Yeah, right.
Is it?
Saturday, yeah. So Friday night we'll have another birthday celebration and see what we get going. So
okay.
Should I tell you my joke or no? I should know.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
this lady,
Wait. I'm ready.
Okay. Lady's new to the neighborhood. Walking down the street, and every day she sees this guy up on his porch, skin's dried out and sagging, and he's, just kind of sitting there, but he's always smiling. He's just always smiling, and she thinks, wow, that old guy, man, wow. He's just sitting on his porch every day. He's just in the groove.
Yeah.
And so she's, she sees him. She doesn't bother him. She doesn't say anything to him for a long, long time. And one day she's walking by, and he lifts up his head and opens his eyes and smiles real wide and waves at her. And she says, Hi, wow. I've been seeing out here, and you just look so happy, and I was just wondering, obviously you've been here a while, what's your secret? And he said, well, I try to drink a case of beer every day, smoke as much pot as I can, I smoke cigarettes, I drink a pint or two of cheap wine, and end the night off with some pills and vodka.
That don't work out.
And she says, really? Every day? And he goes, every day. And she said, my God, how old are you? And he says, 26.
Yeah.
Bum.
Wow. 26. Wow.
Okay, well, listen, I had your little theme song. I've programmed your theme song now for when, before you come in. But I don't know if you've ever heard it. It's great. It's this is for you. This is.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angus, the good one.
coming down from the ceiling on fire, it's Dr. Clockus.
Did you play that before I came on tonight?
No, because you're you. That's Dr. Clockus theme.
That's Dr. Clockus. Okay, that's great. It's a little. I hear a little bit of Star Wars-ish in the beginning.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
That was great.
What the hell happened there? I got coding all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
She's playing around. All right, so yeah, what? Okay, well, I'm going to play my last song, and
Play your last song, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye,
Okay.
everybody. See you later, Lori.
Bye, Angus.
take care, bud.
Hey, have a good night.
Good night. All right, Angus. Okay, so we have one
gotta
more
love
song
Angus.
to play tonight.
Yeah, we have one more song to play. This one, well, like I said, you can't give me any shit about the imagery in this one. No, nobody gives me any shit about anything. I just, I'm just shorting out, man. Okay, so here's one that you do know. And this is a studio version of The Dancing Flame
By Rari's Choir.
by Reddit.
Said I got to get back down to the crib.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed.
All right.
Okay, well, so,
Now,
the imagery was right in there, right? I mean, that was about...
Any request for tomorrow?
Oh, now we
Send
get
them
that?
in.
And there you go, Anne-Marie. Thank you.
That's right.
The burning... Oh. Is there enough fire in this show?
Okay.
Did you get it, Dancing Flame? Did you get it?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
It's fire.
Oh, that's so fire.
Okay.
Wow, I feel like a Kardashian. Especially out here in space.
And it's not cool to say cool anymore.
No.
Okay, so
How
Sue
not?
said anything is fine by her. Okay, so Sue, anything.
Sue, anything?
Mm-hmm.
Anything for Sue. Good.
Okay. Pat Romano wrote Laz. Oh, who's on keyboards? Laz.
Yeah, Larry.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, any more requests for tomorrow night? Do you want to do the Jimmy Think thing, Mark Visconti? Is that your request for tomorrow night? Jimmy Fink? Speak now, or we're going to pick them for you. Okay.
No, wait, it's not tomorrow night. It's Monday. Tomorrow we have a guest.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Listen, I'm going to put her away.
He says, please. Oh, shoot. All right. So tomorrow night we have a guest. Tomorrow night, Mark Skaganga.
Skanga.
The finger-picking champion who has played with...
The guy's a monster. I mean, it's... Forget about... You don't want her screwing up any more names. Played with Larry Coryell. He played with a bunch of people, but he plays electric and acoustic. And, yeah, he's one of those... I love that whole picking thing. I don't know...
Well, they put in their request anyway, so I'll just write them down.
No, request?
Yeah, they're requesting.
Yeah, do it on your show.
Pat wants Rat Race Choir, Hendrix.
Oh, I almost played that today.
Okay, for Wednesday.
Rat Race Choir, Hendrix.
Visconti said yes, please, about Jimmy Fink. Okay, and Sue wants rock. Okay, we gotcha. So tomorrow night, Mark Skanga, finger-picking champion.
Yeah,
Played with Herbie Hancock.
Harvey Hancock?
Herbie, I didn't say Harvey.
Played with Harvey Hancock.
I said Herbie. Tim McCullen wants Mississippi Queen.
Oh. By who?
Who else?
Leslie?
Did you do it with?
Well, we did it with Rat Race, and we did it.
Oh. You want Rat Race? Leslie?
Yeah, you want
Leslie,
Rat Queen or with Leslie?
Leslie.
All right, you got it.
Okay.
I'm not responsible for which version it is. Well, there was one version where we started speeding up in the end for a while. He'd play this band, and I don't even know whether it was his idea to speed up or my idea to speed up, but we started speeding up, and it's funny. So
all right, everybody's saying good night to you.
Well, then, if I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
There, did I get out quick enough for you? Oh, no. Am I in trouble now?
Yeah.